We're talking about the global phenomenon, The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. It follows Santiago, a young shepherd boy in Andalusia, Spain. He's comfortable, he has his flock, he knows his world. But he keeps having this recurring dream, a dream about a hidden treasure waiting for him at the Egyptian pyramids. At first, he brushes it off. I mean, who wouldn't? A shepherd boy traveling across a desert to a foreign land. It sounds crazy, but this dream, this nagging feeling, this is what Coelho calls our personal legend. It's our unique purpose in life, the one thing our soul yearns to accomplish. And the universe, as the book beautifully illustrates, conspires to help us achieve it. Santiago's journey is far from a straight line. He decides to sell his sheep, leaving behind the only life he's ever known. Talk about a leap of faith. He travels to Tangier, a completely new and overwhelming city, and almost immediately gets robbed of all his money. Right there, many of us would have given up. We'd say, "See, I knew it was a bad idea," and we'd crawl back to our comfort zone. But Santiago doesn't. This is the first major lesson of the book. Obstacles are not signs to stop. They're part of the path. He finds work at a crystal shop, and instead of just sulking, he uses his ingenuity to help the merchant's business thrive. He learns about patience, about the language of the world without words, and about how every small action can lead to growth. He spends a whole year there, saving up money, never forgetting his ultimate goal. This part of the story is so relatable. Sometimes our dreams get put on hold. Life happens. But the key is to keep the flame alive, to keep working towards it, even when the progress feels slow. When he finally has enough money to continue, he joins a caravan crossing the vast Sahara Desert. This is where the story truly becomes magical. He meets an Englishman who is searching for a real-life alchemist, a man who can turn lead into gold. The Englishman is all about books and complex theories, while Santiago learns by observing the desert, the stars, and the signs of the world around him. This contrast is brilliant. It shows us there are many ways to seek wisdom, but true understanding often comes from experience and paying attention to the present moment. It's in the desert that Santiago learns one of the book's most famous concepts, Maktub. It is written. This doesn't mean we're powerless puppets of fate. It means that our life's path is already part of the great tapestry of the universe, and our job is to play our part with courage and awareness. It's about trusting the journey, even when you can't see the destination. The caravan journey leads him to a beautiful oasis, a paradise in the middle of the harsh desert. And it's here that he meets Fatima. He falls in love instantly. This presents a new challenge. He's found love, a reason to stay. Why continue chasing a treasure when he has found one right here? It's a powerful dilemma. How many times do we find something good and mistake it for our final destination, abandoning our bigger dreams? But Fatima, in her wisdom, understands his personal legend. She tells him that true love doesn't hold you back. It empowers you to continue your quest. She says, "If I am really a part of your dream, you'll come back one day." This is such a profound take on relationships that we should support each other's individual journeys, not become a reason to end them. It's also at the oasis that Santiago finally meets the alchemist. But the alchemist isn't what you'd expect. He's not some mystical old wizard in a tower. It's a wise, pragmatic man who tests Santiago's courage and resolve. He teaches Santiago to listen to his heart, because our heart is where God speaks to us, and it will always guide us towards our personal legend. The alchemist agrees to guide Santiago on the final leg of his journey to the pyramids. This part of the book is filled with incredible symbolism and life lessons. They face tribal wars, they get captured, and Santiago is forced to perform a miracle, to turn himself into the wind. It's a terrifying test. He has to speak to the desert, the wind, and the sun, connecting with the soul of the world. And in doing so, he realizes that everything is one, and that the power of creation is within him. He succeeds, not through magic, but through deep understanding and faith. Finally, after all these trials, Santiago reaches the pyramids. He digs where his dream told him to, but finds nothing. He's exhausted, beaten, and at his lowest point. Just then, some men rob him again. As they leave, one of them mocks him, telling him about a foolish dream he once had. A dream about a treasure buried under a sycamore tree in an abandoned church in Spain. And right there, it all clicks. The punchline of the universe. The treasure was never at the pyramids. The treasure was back where he started. So, does this mean the journey was pointless? Absolutely not. The journey was the point. Santiago had to travel the world, meet all these people, face all these challenges, and learn all these lessons to understand the treasure as true location and to become the man who was worthy of it. The real treasure wasn't the gold. It was the wisdom, the love, the courage, and the self-discovery he gained along the way. He returns to Spain, to the old church, and finds a chest of gold and jewels. But he's a changed man. He's not just a shepherd boy anymore. He's someone who has lived his personal legend, who understands the language of the world, and who knows the power of following his heart. The Alchemist is a book that speaks to a universal truth. We all have a personal legend, and the journey to achieve it is where life's real riches are found. It teaches us that when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. It's a reminder to listen to your heart, to embrace the omens, to learn from setbacks, and to never give up on your dreams, no matter how distant they may seem. The treasure that you seek is seeking you. It might not be across the world. It might be right where you are, waiting for you to complete your own journey of transformation to be ready to see it. So, what's your personal legend? What dream have you been putting off? Maybe it's time to take that first step. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into life-changing books.